Okay, lads, let's have a quick look at the map and see what we find. Oh, we've got some monsters. Okay. So this is the area you're discussing that had some issues with speedrun bug. I'm just going to try and do the same thing with running on the walls here. So let's go with this one. That was red, so we're getting wall run there. And you can see here, that was going north on a north-south wall. If we go over here, same. If we go over here, same. If we go over to this one, same. So all of those do. I think they'll probably do it the other way around as well. It's the same. It's the same difference. So on MBF 21, we can wall run in all directions. That's what we're getting there. You can see there the red coming up again for momentum. So when we wall run successfully, we get high speed, but also we get the momentum boost from wall running. I think that's what you're seeing. So rather than the standard strafe along, you can see as we touch the wall, the numbers go red and we start to speed up. Our movement increases a lot. I think that's what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with that. That's standard wall running, as far as I'm aware, unless there's any other bits. I haven't seen anything in this that really stood out to me as being an issue. Okay, as I found it really useful, I just wanted to show briefly how to set up coordinate display and command inputs on dsda-doom. Again, this is just dsda-doom, and the menu I'll show you comes from the 0.29.0 release. I am conscious with this that release has had significant menu restructuring. So if you're using a different version, you'll probably find the same commands but somewhere else in the menu, but I'm sure you'll be able to track it down. So let's just quickly go into it. If I go into options here, go down to demos, and I hop over one, we've got this one here. Command history is 10, and this is the command show command display. So I'm going to turn this on. This shows the inputs I make as a player in Doom, and we can see 10 of them. They'll store 10 of them on screen for us. So if I just do that and back out, you can see here what I'm doing. MF 25 has been applied loads and loads of times. You can see that's just me walking forward. If I hold shift to run, I get MF 50. If I also strafe to the right at the same time, I get an SR 40. If I do my strafe modifier and turn right, I get my SR 50. So you can just see the inputs here, and as I do various things, or if I interact with something to use it, you see those come up. That's really helpful. You can use this overlay when you're watching somebody else's demo, which can be really helpful. But one of the ones that I particularly enjoy when you're kind of hunting what's happened in a demo or strategies, what's somebody trying to achieve with it. If you look at the coordinate display, so this one here, show coordinate display, yes, you get this overlay that's presented. And this overlay I find particularly interesting. It's got the positional information for Doomguy here, so X, Y, and Z are the Cartesian positions of Doomguy on the map, and A is the angle at which Doomguy is facing. Okay, so that's all of the positional information. Then we've got these two blocks here. Both of these are related to Doomguy's speed. So this first one here, V, is the speed of Doomguy as stored in the code. X and Y are the X and Y components of Doomguy's velocity that's stored in the code, from which this speed is resolved. It's the magnitude of it. And then very similarly, we've got this one here. D is the speed of Doomguy on the map, so it's actual speed Doomguy is moving across the map. And X and Y similarly are the X and Y components of the velocity of Doomguy across the map, from which this speed is resolved. So I guess in an ideal world, both of these would be the same, but because of really interesting quirks in the way that the Doom engine was implemented, we get some oddities like wall running, where you can achieve speeds in excess of what the game engine is storing as your speed. And those have been very interesting for this particular video. When you see those changes, you'll just see differences between these. In the wall running videos I'll show, you'll see these parts here go very red. When they go red, you can tell that wall running is occurring. You're achieving a really high speed, even though the code thinks you're not. Okay, and that's the key thing that we're trying to achieve with strategies like wall running. So let's take this still as an example. This comes from a wall run I've run previously. I will have the video for this just afterwards, but I thought I'd explain it in advance. This is me running north on a north-south wall on Doom 2's map 7 Dead Simple, and you can see there's a big discrepancy between the speed the code thinks Doomguy is achieving and the speed that Doomguy is actually achieving across the map. And this discrepancy is due to wall running. This is why it's set up in that way. You can see that I'm using SR50, so Doomguy is running flat out at an angle against the wall to just brush along it as they run. And you can see that we're achieving a speed of 21, whatever those units are in Doom, and the actual, this is what's stored in the Doom 2 code in the engine, but the actual speed that Doom Guy is achieving across the map is 46 units. So just over double the speed from using this wall run mechanic. So it can be a very, very big speed boost and is particularly advantageous, I guess, in maps where you've got very, very long walls. So let's have a quick look at the videos that this was produced from. Okay, let's run a quick comparison with standard Doom 2. This is dead simple, map 7, which has got a nice wall here, so why not? So if I run over, let me just see, yeah, this is north on a north-south wall. So if I face in here, line myself up and run along, you can see there we're getting full speed and we're getting the red for the momentum boost for the wall run. So it is happening in this one. I don't think you can do this in all directions, so this is the wrong direction. I think east and an east-west will do it. So you can see here we're not getting red at the bottom, we're not getting a wall run on it. I think in standard Doom, it's east on an east-west wall and north and a north-south wall. In MBF 21, that's changed. From the other video, it looks like it's happy to do wall running in all directions.